We are back with Disco Elysium, your daily dose of fabulous adventures and soothing inner monologue voices, and my voice as well. That is probably not so soothing. I hope you're all having a great disco day. And this is already the third day in a row that I'm streaming, so we're on a roll.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Alright. Oh no, oh yeah, yesterday, Chosra, I told you, right? I regretted it a lot afterwards. I think the mutton chops looked a lot better. But actually, we look kind of crazy this way as well, so yeah. Also, we found a pair of shoes. Yeah, pretty nice. And also, I have no idea what we're doing over here. So anyway, you must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Lily's our mom. Oh, you actually saved... No, I'm not gonna save Scum. I mean, Mom... I can get used to it. I think he looked a lot more disco without shaving. But I mean, you can always grow a beard back. Like, the amount of what he had, it wasn't that much. There was maybe a month. Or maybe more. It was maybe 2 months. I mean, depending. Some people have really slow beard growth. The lesson is to ping folk. Grand Gobba Barb. Well, no, it's... Wait, is that the lesson? Did somebody ping them? No, I hope not. No, that's not the lesson. That's not the lesson. Anyway, Lily's our mom. I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly.
Also,
his head is too large for his shoulders.
They didn't even bother giving one of them a different colored cap, because in reality they have different like colored outfits and caps, but they just made one child portrait and then they're flipping it left and right.
The other one laughs as well.
Is little Lily your sister? Pointed the house.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's it? You're being laconic about it?
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Ah, children, so stupid. Children are stupid. You're speaking my mind, Tequila Sun said. Haha, scruffy-headed little kid laughs as though in agreement.
You're stupid.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Email, go away. We don't want any emails right now. Okay. How about the policeman ask you something else now?
Okay.
Okay, no. Bye, kids. What else? I don't want to ask her yet to sign because... I don't know. I don't want to bother her. I want to at least sleep once in my new accommodations before she gets angry. I mean, I don't know if she will get angry. I'm just making guesses here. Also, did we have any... I think we have composure here, yes. How close are we to a level up? Reasonably close. So if I can get more things, I could put something in composure. Which I would like to get. Composure isn't a bad skill. And then we could retry that check with the crypto-fascist, which seems to be an important check. Oh, there's more stuff lying here. Rear tires. Yeah, this is the telephone calls. Oh yeah, that was grim. Oh, what do we... Oh, this is the church? I guess this is the church. Yeah, very large building. Saint Brune 1147. Dusty pews. An altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's hard to tell. And some money on the bench.
Wooden doors, more than
Wait,
twice
there's a
your
door?
height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Oh, the doors are locked. I didn't even see that there are some doors there. Oh, hello, Barrett. Wait, is it already you? You're getting up early today, or I don't know. Usually you've been here later. Let's rattle the door to see if they
Nothing
open.
happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
Ah, thanks, Kim. Alright, let's inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Alright, let's run our hand over the
The
beam.
surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago.
Okay, thanks, interfacing. Oh, let's take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting. So
Alright, let's look at the sticker.
you see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Alright, have you seen this symbol before? Let's ask Kim. Oh, hello, Erkran, how are you?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Alright, let's peel off the sticker without ripping it. I mean, we're really good at interfacing, so we have a 97% chance. But don't tell me we made a
Hands
critical
are
fail.
clammy from the sea air.
What?
The piece of sticker
Ah.
keeps slipping away.
Kim, could I have the handkerchief? My hands are wet.
The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back crumpled. However, it should be easier to peel the sticker off now.
Okay, let's hope not for a double critical failure. Okay.
There's nothing
Whew.
like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Alright, put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover. Shake it off your thumb and throw it in the wind. No, we're not putting it on our ledger. We're not sad cop, we're disco cops. So we're putting it where it belongs, in our ledger.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Style your paperwork. Alright, let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Turn to Lieutenant. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
A pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Okay. I mean, why do we even want to get into the church? But sure, if you want to talk to the person on the ice, I'll indulge you. Can we get through here? Oh, we can get through here. Oh. The ice is thick enough to walk on it here. Yeah, thanks. I noticed. Okay, can't go here. Oh, what do we have here? A stone. A lot of patience to do this. Oh, we have another person here. Although this person already looks crazy, so... Yellow moss. Alright, who are you? Junior delinquent?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I should, and I do, point at your head.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Okay, she seems a bit out of it. It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather. Oh, now that's all cleared up, I have some question for you. No, let's talk more about a hat. Yeah, you should be wearing a hat.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Regain authority in her eyes. A heroic check. Yeah, she is very observant. Also, we are not very authoritative. And a 15 check. Why do we never get savoir-faire? Why do I never get the heroic green checks? Yellow checks. When do I get my heroic savoir-faire check? When that comes, we will enjoy it. Alright, let's try it.
Lots of
Nope.
feeling. Feel it up. Way up.
Alright. Oh my god. Fuck the head. Is that what you just said to me? I can't believe you told me to fuck the head.
You're saying it really loud, but it's not coming out right. Maybe add more indignation.
Yeah, a 3% success chance basically means you cannot achieve, you cannot say, got it, get it. So the difficulty here was 15. Oh yeah, we can't say it here, yeah. The difficulty was 15. You roll 2 dice, so the best you can roll is a 12. And my base level is 0, so the best I can get is a 12. But there's the special exceptional rule that if you roll 2 6s, then you automatically succeed the check, no matter what. It's basically like a critical success. So there's a 1 in 36 chance that you can succeed any check, no matter how difficult. And there's also always a 1 in 36 chance that you can fail any check, because 2 1s is also always an automatic failure. Alright, back to this. I need to get more indignant. So I should just take this hat I'm wearing and fuck it, right? Point at your head where the hat is located. Engage in sexual intercourse with the hat right here in front of you, because you told me so on the sea ice?
More.
Right here on the sea ice? I'm not gonna yell because my poor neighbors.
More.
No, I don't want to yell. Why is authority so strong when it's talking to me? Give you a little ice cold hap fuck show?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
The girl is visibly
The
shaken.
lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes, unsure how to react.
Is that how you see
The
me?
girl looks down, slowly curling into a ball.
Okay, start crying. That is so disco. Yes. Start
The
crying.
young woman has kept her eyes trained on her wires, waiting for the sorry spectacle to end. But it's gone awful quiet up there. Then the sound of sobbing.
The sound of sobbing.
Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of 40, his face bloated from alcohol and God knows what else. Not so quietly, crying.
Oh, we're doing it. Oh no, we're not doing it. We're getting moral damage.
Isn't really about the hat, is it?
It is. It so is. We love our hat. Man, I love our hat. Okay, we can't investigate our hat, but our hat is great. It is. It so is.
Okay, sure. You're not the only one with issues. I self-medicate. Shit. Life's a horror, you know.
Wait, is she giving empathy to me
Crying
now?
helps, though. Get it out your system. And then maybe we can talk. Okay? I'll be here.
Alright, Kim, I don't think I can talk to her again. Let's do something else for a bit. Tribalistic markings. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Trash from some unending party.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Alright, let's push it over.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
That didn't look very soft, especially with the screen shake. Alright, now we can go over, I guess.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Okay, let's squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
He points at the lieutenant. We barely have room for
You
one.
go ahead. I'm too old for this. I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Alright, he squeeze in. Wait, there's actually something in here. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Coupris Lange, engine starting fluid. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafet Ultra. A speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. Oh, disco. Hello, Nat. Yeah, there's clearly enough room, but nobody wanted him here. They didn't want him here, and he didn't want to be here, so... I'm gonna unequip my... I don't want to look uncool in front of them, so I'm gonna unequip my yellow plastic bag. We might need authority here, so I'm gonna keep my hands free. Alright, who's first? Faster, harder, cater.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Wow, he looks like a goblin in his picture. The music is disco, the music is disco. I didn't forget to wear pants, we just didn't find any good ones yet.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
Alright.
Here comes the night!
could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Could there have been a right way? What? Solve the egghead puzzle. Alright, you know what, egghead? No, this room needs more disco.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let's shake
His
his hand.
grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
What is posse? Oh well.
And Egghead.
Alright, egghead.
Egg!
Egg, he yells.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
I have posses like crew, alright. Alright, how many music venues have you
We have
organized?
many in the pipeline, officer.
Alright, why are you
You
here?
see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
got us off for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Alright, there's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Reversholt.
Ooh.
Strike that. The word.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Shake your head gravely.
Yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
What exactly do you mean by
I
spooky?
was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Oh no, I don't like the strong accent on this guy. It somehow makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't know why. I wouldn't know why.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more. Get the task? I'll make up my mind later. Not now. The police have more important things. No, I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Help the ravers start a nightclub.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put that padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noy to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
Uh-huh.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
I like this kid. This is cool. Taking the initiative like this is proper citizen behavior and I endorse it.
Thank you. We just thought it was the right thing to do.
Alright, I need the key though.
Of course. Noy, give the officer the key.
All right.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Reaction speed 10. Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies toward you. And this is what we trained reaction speed for, so... I mean, it's only a 10, but let's do it.
It's as if time
What?
is frozen. So you think
How?
you can sense the
How
key
many
from
of
the
those
air.
am I gonna
Yeah,
get?
This is going to be way cool.
Why? What do you mean finally? You haven't seen that. We already had a critical failure where I took moral damage. On another 97%. We flopped 97% twice this stream already, and the stream has been going 24 minutes. Alright, don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Blam. Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye hole. In the looking ball.
Nice, I got the key in my
A
eye.
stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Oh no. Ouch! Got him, asshole! What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bend your face in mockery of his useless contrition. You almost eye-murdered me, a cop. That's use of lethal force.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black paper from his belt pack.
Wow, looks like there's quite a lot there.
That's the least you could do. Take the money.
I hope that settles it. Or wait,
Wait, I got 25? That wasn't a fail. That was a success. It was a... I mean, I'm trading 25 Royale for 1 health any day. Man.
the key?
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
Man, these people, they seem like good people if they're paying me.
We were talking about the padlock, I think.
Alright, other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who are the people exactly inside this church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Glimpses? Who are these people? Secret agents? Stealth operatives?
Ah, this is bad news. You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved. Well, better safe than sorry. Anything more you can tell me?
Yes. There's also the machinery.
The machinery.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around.
I love these guys as well. They just paid me 25 Real, JJ. It's amazing.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Water! It's Nikki!
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
No, I don't like Egghead.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Oh?
No, the other one. Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg. Felt like silence. Awful silence.
His accent somehow makes me uncomfortable. But you haven't physically seen anyone. No!
Exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Okay, what's that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone,
Did
you know?
The accent is not accurate.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
Wait, crabs can climb ceilings?
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
A cell? Oh yeah, the girl. Ambush behavior, not crab man.
Crab man!
Crab man! Super accurate. It's super accurate. The way only fake German can be.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
No, I do believe in the crab. Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
Snuff station, oof. Alright, so how can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
I don't see a single thing wrong with this argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
He makes little quotation marks with his fingers when he says technology. Alright, let's talk about something else.
What?
What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
What's the master of
You
ceremonies?
know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you, then. An MC for short.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
Hardcore to the mega!
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
He's a puzzle. Alright, you mentioned some kind of ecclesiastes own the church. Who are these ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Before we go on, what do you mean by meteoron?
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
A meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isla.
He looks at you, squinting his eyes to see if you're kidding. And what is the founding
Come
party?
to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful
Hardcore.
religious organization.
And
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the innocentic system, no?
they sound like exactly the kind of people who would want loud dance music in their church.
You're right, they do.
He says without the slightest hint of irony.
Pericanassian church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore.
Love is hardcore!
Unity!
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into a dance. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I can't dance, that's sad.
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Esprit du corps. Oh no, failure. It sounds like you're just saying random things. No, I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I'm getting it. You're right, how could the founding party be anything but enthusiastic? Dance music is about love, and so is the Pericanassian church.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Do
Yekokata!
it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving. You feel like you can go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Nice, we've got it in us. I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Oh, my leash. Oh, drama sounds pretty cool. I wish I had more drama. I hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Told you we have a smell problem. Man, also his dress. Wow. It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry
He
detergent.
sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. Why say it when you can shrug it?
Good job, Logic. And what's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
The Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. We,
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Alright. You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Alright, alright.
Nosafed is the shit.
I have some nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
These guys are nice. I like them. I like them a lot. They're paying me. I got the Nosafed, but what about the engine starting fluid?
The engine starting fluid? It's for starting engines.
What engines do you start with
What's
it?
with the goddamn Romangarod earrings? It's cold. The fluid's for the generator.
He points towards the machine.
Keep on it, sire.
How's that extra high ether content working out for you? Does it do the trick?
I guess it does.
Super. Not, then let the silence linger. And what is ethyl ether anyway?
No idea, man.
Alright, well, enough of this
He
then.
nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Unexplained Nosafed, unexplained starting fluid. No, I think they're exactly what they say.
Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
And then there's the Narcomania.
Indeed. So one of them came upon the abandoned church. They want to turn it into a club for dance music, but agents of Narcomania have overrun it. You shudder to think of all the narco they must have already consumed in there. Narco is bad. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out.
Thanks, Logic.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Alright. Well, we can still talk to the other two guys. Oh, save to save. Solve the egghead puzzle. And look into the spookers in the church.
So you had a talk with Andre. and
Logic
now you wanna
killing it,
discuss
yeah.
things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and
It's
parts.
good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He runs his head through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
Combed back. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. No. Well, I mean, the tent is smelling pretty bad, so I'm not saying he isn't, but well, I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
Sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Show him the sticker in the ledger.
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What did you want to ask about it?
What's it supposed to be?
The dead guy smiling.
Nice. And what does it mean?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Alright, this Noid guy, he's deeper than I thought.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Alright, are the signs right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment. You
What?
heard me.
You heard me. He examines the small metal bolt in his hand. Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery.
Oh, that sounds bad. That's the drug cartel.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Alright, what's wrong with supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
Alright, so... And you think that's... Wait, I don't really question that the supernatural exists. I believe that. Okay, well anyway, we have to question it, I guess.
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Okay, and why are you called
The
Noid?
hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of a widget. I don't understand what that
I can
means.
see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church.
Alright, maybe I'll come back later.
The young man with the tape recorder acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
And we say nothing.
Internally coherent.
We still say nothing.
All core! All right! Yeah!
Alright, let's still say
He
nothing.
furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
No, I lied. That screams so hardcore.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like... Oh no, why can't I keep doing it? Okay. I don't know what to say. No. I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar, over the top.
Okay, this guy is like... Why am I a monster though? For saying nothing? Hey, I finally got to yell hardcore there at the end, so I'm happy. Oh, now we're playing our own music. Alright, maybe later.
So, like, seriously, what's eating you, man?
Alright, yeah, we cried in front of this girl.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing, and she wears thick black eyeliner. Most men wouldn't call her pretty. There is a manliness to her, a coarseness.
Yeah, can we talk for a minute?
I was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class, no. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, no. I think it's all of these foreign... No. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the... These are all terrible answers. These are all terrible answers. Which one are we the most? I've accidentally made my Harry even more divorced. It's definitely the plight of the working class. No, it's not. Okay, if Judge says that, we're excluding it. I think it's the foreign people taking our jobs, because that really resonates with this girl that is not taking any jobs yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can tell this was once a proud nation. Now all this internationalist bullshit has brought reverential to its knees.
So the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is national pride?
That's those foreign ideas messing with your head. You don't even realize you're literally on your knees right now. Our women, literally on their knees. I like that one.
Man, that's because my equipment's on the ground.
I'm pretty sure I've got issues with our young woman kneeling in the snow with this cosmopolitan racket going on in the background, not towards the tent.
Or, I'm just gonna put this out there. Are you sure you're not having chick issues with some chick?
Oh, what? How? Kim is looking on in despair. Oh, Kim is fine. He knows I'm just joking. Now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
First, they had just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit.
Wow, man. That's pretty symbolic. Don't you think?
Yes, I found that to be very symbolic too.
Okay. What else?
They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy did reading them make me not good.
There you have it then. Chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
Wait, I can say I don't remember or no idea, haven't seen her, definitely haven't called her. I don't remember a single thing about her. I mean, I'm not sure that I've called her or another woman. Yeah, let's say that one.
Really? You seem pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her? Eyes? Hair colour?
I remember her scent.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Come to think of it, the whore could have written them to her lover. Wait, moral? Moral damage.
Come on, man. Don't be like that. I mean, maybe she did, but you don't know that.
Oh, what? That's not good. What is not good? Taking moral damage? Yeah, taking moral damage is not good. What's there to know in this shithole anyway?
Beats me. How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Wait, what do you mean by selective memory?
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
Might have a point here. Selective memory.
Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
Wait, what is the Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks. You know, I'm not sure this made things any better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten, actually. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Alright, the others told me you went inside the church.
Oh, that. You're not gonna believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
Random teenage EDM head says, you look like really divorced, bro. Like, really divorced. Wow. Oh.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, Then just hung
Yeah,
there
we
like that,
shaved. We look very
looking at me,
divorced now.
right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
The lieutenant nods. His face is stone. What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
A gangster crab man. I do believe you.
Why?
Strange things happen.
Okay then. They certainly do around me.
Alright, I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Alright, then talk about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Maybe I'll ask later about all of
Don't
this.
know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
Feels like you missed something here. What was that about a bird? Forget it. Maybe later.
Wait, legendary success reaction speed, but then it says forget it maybe later. Thanks, reaction speed. I'm really glad I made you my main skill and I get rewarded so much whenever I succeed. What's the device you have there?
this is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Alright, what's a contact microphone?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Oh, where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Arno van Eyck? Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals.
Yeah, there might be some. I don't think they look down on the homosexual underground there. The Palaceum's not that kind of place. It's cool.
Because I have a problem with homosexuals. Major problem. It does sound like a place for congregating homosexuals. That's a nice phrase. Congregating homosexuals. Oh no, you completely misunderstood me. I might be a homosexual myself. Yeah, let's say that. I like that.
Oh, well, good for you.
Good for you. Now about that Arno guy you mentioned.
Oh yeah. I guess even with your modern take on sexuality, you wouldn't be in the Van Eyck demographic.
Oh no. My modern take on sexuality. Ah, alright. I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
Is that some kind of term for the homosexual underground?
I'm not sure, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player and a totally trashed hostel room. It means I'm hip beyond my years.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right. Time has deserted me. What moral damage?
Such
Jesus
a-
Christ, we're eating for our moral
Is
medicine.
there something
here.
else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
I had some non-Mick questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're
I
recording?
think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the old headphones?
So what happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Drama, you're really starting to help me out here. It's the bow tie, man. It's a +2 from the bow tie. What are these recordings for?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
He rubs her shoulders and looks around. It's almost as if the ability to tell if someone is lying might be important and investigate. Yeah, we do have that. We have perception. We always see them like shifting around, and we have composure. We see when they like have a lying composure.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible. Like
See?
a warm blanket
See?
has
We
fallen
can
off
read
her
people.
shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant back up. He throws you a glance. Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give her your hat. No, we're not parting with our hat. Now this is where a hat would come in handy.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat.
Oh, but I love our hat. I love our hat. No, it's our hat. We can't give her our hat. You said it's supposed to be a music place. Did you mean the one Andres got planned, the church?
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
The boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Didn't you see it yourself? It's mostly music stuff. Like this tape recorder, but bigger.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Alright, I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me more about this music place you've been planning.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. What is Nordic dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Alright, I had another question.
Go ahead.
Actually, that's it for now.
Okay, bye.
Alright, girl. How about I give you another hat? Actually, we have the bum hat. But this... What, do we have another hat that we can get rid of? No? I like both of our hats. I'm sorry about the fuck. Oh no, JJ, ho ho. Not you too. Nah. I guess the... How does the bum head... Ah, the bum head. Yeah, that's her kind of head. Here, girl.
The shaggy.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
I gotta ask questions
Shoot.
first. Out in the
Recording,
cold?
I think
What happened to the old headphones?
the musicians... Anyway,
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't really...
The sharp drop in endorphin.
Take this. Your
No,
Okay,
man.
gives her a
It's
jacket
okay.
again. Alright, let's give her our new bum head.
Thanks.
Nice, 5 XP for a bum head. I kind of like the bum head, but it has minus rhetoric. And some other
Go ahead.
questions. You gave her a hat. That's it for now. Let's try to improve our standing with our authority board.
Hello again.
And let's give let's try the empathy.
The device
Nope.
is cold to the touch.
Oh, almost a
And
critical
the
failure
Omicron
again.
logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Alright, that's it for now. Alright, let's put our own hat back on. It's cold. It's cold.
Hello again.
Oh, actually, I can't tell her that we're going to help her. Oh well. Oh, her teeth are still clattering. No, wait. I think I wanted to go here. Are the... Oh, they're no longer here. That's a shame. Oh well, let's check this trap.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. But the reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake in the lazily falling rain. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay night after night.
Alright, let's reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Let's keep going. The next one is the lucky one.
Yep. The next one has a crab trapped in it. These are just crab traps, you do realize.
Shut up, Kim. You see, that's why nobody likes the yellow people, Kim. Your people. Oh, there's an antenna on top of this building. What do we invest our point in then? The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center sounds like a lot of fun. Or the Lurger. I'm not so sure which one I want. I want to be the Wumpty Bumpty Dom Center. That sounds very disco. Where was that church? I think it was over here. Oh yeah. Kim, you wanted us to take a look around. But I don't think there's anything around here. Pretty big and spooky church. Let's save first, actually.
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum. In the heart of the city.
Well, that was oddly poetic. It's just an old church with some drug maniacs inside. And maybe our 8th Hardy Boy. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. What else do we put on? We could hold something. Well, let's keep our hands free. Is that a bird in the church? More forked lightning patterns. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio frequencies. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Leave me alone, woman. No.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you.
Let's look up. I think we're a bit scared.
The woman looks down at you, standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse?
It's remorse.
As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same? Okay, I guess I have to do
Your
the same.
fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
It's a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning.
Yeah, that's another failure. And another more.
All you know,
Jesus Christ.
this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
Alright, let's reconstruct the glass.
A jigsaw of broken shards
Whoa, we did that
falls
one.
into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text, a light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown. A
Unknown.
motor carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break.
Who is this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, Theriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
What does the motto say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
Lieutenant, this used to say after life, death.
Death,
After
life
death.
again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
I like this. Puts the fear of God back in the... Jesus Christ, why is that the only word that gets censored? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is that like some kind of ongoing joke? That faggots keeps getting censored? Or maybe it's not faggots. Maybe they'll reveal it later and the word will actually be... Fimmits. Don't say slurs on my crime scene. Not very feminine.
Not at all.
Alright, let's step back.
The
I mean, it's
mother
not
of
long
humanism
enough for us to
towers
fuck
above
with.
you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Okay, he's really into this. What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them, the 7 sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Okay. Turn away. You don't think it's related to the lynching? I think it's related to the lynching. Everything is related to the lynching.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but what is it? No. Let me just investigate it. Step behind the
You see
computer.
fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Alright, we'll play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon, Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
What's the personal log? No. Fortress accident sounds familiar. What are you, a machine? Or are you alive? No, I already know it's alive. I can't pretend. Maybe I didn't get the option to pretend that to repeat this. Press the off or silent button.
Goodbye, Fortress accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a world of
The
static.
machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Let's press print.
Nothing happens.
Alright, let's press
The
play again.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon, Fortress accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Rapid Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
That's probably a code word. Yeah, I'm fine now.
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard.
Maybe we can find some hint on what to say to her. There's some shoes there. It's empathy shoes. Nobody wants empathy. A spider has spun its web around this wooden carved pillar. Yeah, how nice for the spider. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. It came from the stained glass window, still has letters on it. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn in frost on the window, depicting a deer. A banger silk scarf. A mask banger silk scarf. Wow.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
I think I still hear
And
something.
then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you
Your
can.
voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
What's happening,
The
Kim?
lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing. It's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Let's look into the bell
The
tower.
orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Perception sight challenge. Trying to see beyond the shadows. Oh, please, let's not fail this again. This is a red check. I don't know if I've ever succeeded a red check. Somebody else might tell me, but I don't know. Whew. We look into the bell tower. And we see...
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you. through all the other shadows.
It's on the ceiling?
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
I don't see it. Follow the shadow's movement.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
The lieutenant follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is you are seeing.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Let's blink.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Oh. I see you. Oh, let's save. If I die, I don't want to have to redo the check.
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The Crab Man.
Well, what do I say? Are you the Crab Man?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
That is not what I expected him to say, but okay. The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Really, Kim? You can say that after 1 second? This guy just climbed out the church tower. He's the Crab Man, and you think he's just a narcotics user? Yeah, I guess I've have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately. But
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence, and you don't even know it.
Great, more patronizing, so original. No. Oh, I'm very in touch with my suffering. And that's kinda us. How do you know what I'm feeling? No, that's not kinda us. I'm very in touch with my suffering. That's very us.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Alright. For some reason I feel like you have a point here. Yeah, we could say that. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? Nah, we don't want to escalate. He's too spoopy. You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. No, we've gone dry, actually. We've kind of been scared. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's all well and good, but we need to talk about unlicensed occupation. No. I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
Wasteland of reality.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently in the beams, waiting for you to take it all in. I'm going to ask you again. Are you the Crab Man?
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
I mean, it says you're Tiago, but you've never told me you're Tiago, so you're the Crab Man to me. To be fair, it's more like a spider.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
What were you before you became a Crab Man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Shake your head. So many people losing their memory. A certain portent of doom. Or I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. Or I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. Or, so you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember? Sounds convenient. No. It's a portent of doom.
Nah, ese, it's not like that. Best thing that could happen to you, losing your memory.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name's Harry, or my name's Harriet Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter. Or I don't do names either. Names are out. I want to say my name's Tequila Sunset. Why don't I get to be Tequila Sunset? Anyway, well, we should give him a name. If he's Tiago, well, we said we would be Harrier. I guess we only have our job now, so my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He sounds melancholy saying this. His limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
This mother of silence, you mean her? Point to the window.
No. There's a new god in town, and she can be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
And what will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
And how did you even find this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
Alright, are these yours? Show him the scarf and the shoes you found.
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
They'd only stop him from climbing. They look pretty dapper, actually.
Oh, they look pretty dapper, actually. We're not gonna accuse him of drug use, because he seems sane to us. I don't still understand what you're doing here.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
You should sing for me the Superstar Cop. Yeah, you should sing
I
for me.
ain't from no Marietta, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
Right, I had other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
His voice suddenly
Did
flat.
you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
And do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around him. Around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, it's an old woman? That doesn't sound like our old eighth member. Wait, so there's another person, a viejita.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Ah,
She's actually
okay.
quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
You have nothing else to tell me? How she looks? What she does? Who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
He shrugs.
Or search through her radio computer.
Alright, some ravers want to turn this place into a
The
nightclub.
ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore.
Anymore. I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. Their business looks promising. Or turning a church into a nightclub. I have to say it's a great idea. You should support it.
Absolutely, man. Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here. I'm usually way up there, imbibing.
Imbibing.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Alright, alright. Okay then.
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What time?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
What's Taola?
Ulogu Theodos, Xeno Zausin, Ipoli Osithien, Echondes Fronisin.
Okay. That pie. They didn't have a good pie in their font, and now the pie looks really weird. When did this countdown begin?
Monday morning, the moment you arrived in this reality, are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because of the insane world ending. I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
Am I sure it's not just some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
Oh, okay, I'm a little afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos.
Palindropos. I do think the world might end soon. I don't know. Does a superstar cop think the world ends soon? Well, that's... Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the apocalypse cop speaking. Yeah, that's a palindrome. But this is a palindropos. Yeah, we're opting out.
Okay.
It's apocalypse
yes.
cops.
Maybe it is just the hangover talking, or some kind of joke you're playing on yourself instead of working on the case. Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Nice. Wait. Encyclopedia passives give plus 10 XP and plus 2 real. Okay. Well, 2 real is a lot. But we don't have a lot of encyclopedia, so... Minus 2 suggestion, pretentious wanker. Well, we weren't really good at That's the problem, though. Empty hands gives a suggestion with finger pistols, so this is kind of like countering that. Do we have anything with... Oh, that's that one. Anything... We have encyclopedia on some glasses. But those glasses give minus perception, so... I don't really want to do that. Because I like our perception being high. We only saw the Shadow Man because of perception, I think. A prayer book has been left open. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Oh, is that tear that I can pick up? It is. Oh, we didn't really learn more about this, so we might as well
keyboard is still
press play.
illuminated, revealing the speaker.
Good afternoon.
And let's say, what's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean that glowing thing with a tape on it that says Log Feb Mar?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
Oh! Okay. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Oh. Alright, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
This login attempt. Oh, this is
But
great.
by accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Waters accident. Sounds familiar.
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Man, this is really sad. The old lady has to be like a receptionist. Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
You hear her ask when the connection finally improves. What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid. Yvonne, my partner here tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They're merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Elysium station. Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Fortress Accident.
Alright,
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard.
yes. Let's ask Mr. Tiago if he knows the password.
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee and stale cookies.
What was that about coffee? I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
Look, man. I'm at liberty to talk about the sacred blaze of the mother's glorious heart, but not about the coffee.
Okay. Have you by any chance heard the viejita say the passwords to her radio computer?
Too many times, Ese. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes identifying regional trends in the interests of public safety, of course.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Yeah, it's a bit edgy.
I think we're done here, Ese.
Oh, I think we're done here. The figure crawls off into the
That
darkness
was
above.
an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Come on! Don't be such a negative Nancy. Kim really doesn't like us being in this church, I think. Alright. Radio repeater. I don't know why
The
we're hacking
machine's
into this
keyboard
computer,
is
but we are.
the speaker.
Good afternoon. Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there
Thank you.
anything else I can do? Goodbye, Fortress accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Right, we press print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the
The
printout.
first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Wait, how did she write it if she didn't have electricity?
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
You think this lock might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Ridden with narcotics. Just like Andre said.
Just like Andre said.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot.
For setting up a radio computer.
Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Weird
But
names.
at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artist programmers, Lexi. Who are all these people?
Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Let's read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Let's read the next entry.
25th of February, 51.
Oh, that's a
I've been
skip.
sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
He looks toward the silence. Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Let's read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
We must be describing a cell.
Girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
Why are you so mellow suddenly, Kim? Alright, let's read the 9th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh, really?
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Suna, the programmer. I wish I could have read more.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access coalition military data links.
There are no coalition military data links. And even if there was, you couldn't access them over a civilian network.
Yes, I could. I'm a cybernetic god. I'm using the network to commandeer coalition warship Archer. I will turn its cannons against its masters.
That's nonsense. You're just a police officer.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Oh, I don't know why we're suddenly talking to her, Kim, but you want to talk to her. Let's show our best side. We might need some authority. We don't need empathy, so...
What is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illumined by the praying machine. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
He turns back to the terminal.
That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
Have you seen the crab man?
Nope.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And
the crab man has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about crab men.
She barely looks up. I don't like her. Sounds like Max. Yeah, that's probably why I don't like her. Sorry, I said Max. I got very German there. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer? Well, why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIN Prefect processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIN Prefect, my radio computer.
And that antenna is its processing unit? No, it's not.
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No, I'm a master circuit bender. I know everything.
Then you'll certainly know that all radio computers perform operations on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
And the AR-1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
Oh yes.
Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She's already recommending me to buy things and to curate my equipment. What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core, the light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
What about the bolts of water?
They are connected to my RAIN Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
I'll try not to touch anything.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. No, you're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does it mean, a hole in the world?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for you to answer.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
That's logic failure. It's above your pay grade at the moment. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it?
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark, most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Can't we tell her that Crabman talked to us about the silence? Alright, you said that research is going well. Is not going well. Why?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm in the hole. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world. For now.
Great. Thanks.
Hey, about that 2mm hole again.
The Swallow, you mean? What about it?
Yeah, actually,
Great.
that's still all I wanted
Thanks.
to know. How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
What, are you 40? It's the future of dance music.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do you feel about the club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Oh, wait. What do they want to build here?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center? No. A petting zoo? Maybe some community space to help the elderly? I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for anodic dance music. They said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right. I'll let you work in peace now. Oh, that's spooky. She's saying they're not gonna make a dance club here? Oh, that's spooky. That's spooky. I'm spooked now. Also, this is a complete sidetrack of what we're actually supposed to do. And I'm enjoying it. Also, we gained some thoughts. Wasteland of Reality. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic, and that it's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Oh, Wasteland of Reality. What is... Ah, that image isn't so cool. The Lurger is kind of a cool image. I don't like the shit compressor. The White Morning, I don't get it. And this I also don't get. The Coldemamama Daka, is it... I don't... Is it supposed to be a bird? I thought it was just like a sound being. Humpty Dumpty Dom Center, no. 15th Internet, no. Magnesium, no. Finger Pistols, that one I get. Superstar, I don't get it either. I guess it's just too high for me to get. Or I'm not high enough.
Hello again.
Okay, nothing new to talk with her here. I like the voice of Alice. No, Estelle. Alright.
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore.
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Oh no, they did do it. They just did it, huh? Well, I'm sure Scooter are gonna be back together. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Well, let's try again. Estelle was high. Suna said something amiss. Headphones were sold.
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Shh, really? Because I could really swear something's not adding up here. Ouch.
How
Health
about
damage.
you get out and breathe? The air in the tent is too thick for you to think clearly.
About the church, I checked it out.
What happened?
I talked to the crab
Oh
man.
man, who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
He clearly enjoys the physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He keeps himself physically active, he thinks spiritual thoughts and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
A hyper time? Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone
I
else.
guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
Programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
Okay, the command fails to impress. If it fails to impress me, then I'm actually not feeling the love, I guess it. Am I kind of feeling it? Am I getting old? Am I disco or am I a cop? Oh, this is a tough decision in life. Come on, guys, I want to. Maybe I'm kind of feeling
You'll
it.
get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the Anodic dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
I mean, she made it clear she won't leave until her project is
And
finished.
you can't just evict her?
I mean, can I evict her? That's not very disco to just evict people. I could go for another try. Bring down the hammer of the law. I mean, I kind of promised you guys I would try.
Hell yeah! No Noid, no hammer. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can, like, make a deal not to bother her. You know, coexist. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
I mean, she gets down. I mean, who doesn't? Just listen to that crazy pulse.
Wonderful! If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Alright. I'll see how it goes.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
Can I try this? Please, game, can you not do this?
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary.
But they said, Sona said they haven't been honest with me.
Haven't they? Or maybe it's that mean programmer herself who's been lying to you.
Oh. Ouch!
How about you get out and breathe? The air in...
Goodbye, officer.
Yeah, I need to get out. But Noid? No. Yeah, I think everything is alright with these guys. There's just nothing wrong with them. I don't know why we're doing the side quest, but we're doing it.
Hello again.
Man, Estelle, why were you on drugs? You shouldn't be on drugs, Estelle. Well, she says she doesn't self-medicate. Oh, the birds. To your right, a white-bellied cormorant eyes you suspiciously. I can't pick up the cormorant. What's wrong with drugs? I mean, we kind of lost our memories from that. And... What? We're not a communist, come on. I like Evrard, but I like him because he pays me. I mean, Edgar, of course. Don't you think I don't know Edgar? Alright, lady. How about you coexist with those guys?
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre, he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Wait, hold on. You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Alright, I got your
Good.
message. Cooperator. Oh no, suggestion. That's the one we got dumpstatted from my recent thought. Alright, we can try. Convince her to cooperate with the Ravers.
Hey, what makes the world go round?
Listen, how about we offer you part of the profit?
Nope. Not interested in your degenerate money schemes.
Hey, maybe if you were to find out more about her previous company, Fortress Accidents, you'd have something new to say.
Okay, right. I'm not gonna force her. That's not very disco. It should be love and peace and hardcore. You didn't find the previous company, huh? What do you mean I didn't find the previous company? Don't condescend me, JJ. No, that's not the verb. It's condensation, so it's... Don't condense me, JJ. The game just condensed you.
Good evening.
Hey, Trent Haldestam, you
Sure.
probably know
What's
something
on your
about...
mind?
No? You don't know
But of
anything
course.
about that.
What else?
I'll condense you, alright. Okay, JJ, let's take this to the ends, please. But I don't know what to do now with her. Well, maybe we'll find something. No, I don't want to call my wife again. What I assume is my ex-wife. That wasn't very helpful. Jesus Christ, I've eaten through my stuff. It's insane how much damage I've been getting here. Alright. Let's check out. I think this might be the old fish market. Big wine canister.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right
The
here.
lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Careful there, these flatboats look rotten and weak. I think that guy is dead.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, ice watering from the smell. Examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
And the kebab?
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
Place when you're condensed.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Alright, my man, what's up with you? You don't look
A
so
man
healthy.
lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Oh.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
Okay, steal yourself, everybody. Oh, at least electrochemistry isn't telling you to smoke them, yeah.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Search his
You
pockets.
find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Let's study the
The
man.
man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here.
His face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes empty and wide. look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build, age approximately 50 to 60 years.
Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here.
Okay, let's not step on the floorboards then. Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
Why did we touch it?
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
He looks at two other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Let's examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Let's look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too?
You love contaminating crime scenes.
Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Let's step back.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
That's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that he was married.
Oh, he's married.
But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
You think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about that kebab though, Kim?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found them. We should finish this.
Alright. We should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Let's study that library card. Well, before we do that, let's get some tear. Because this is now our case. So now I can pick the tear, all the tear that I want.
There's some tear. An M2 and no.
A tragedy.
It doesn't let me pick up the tear. Nah. Oh, so many. Inspect the traps. Yeah. Sync with Noid. Get a cell to talk about her associates. Examine the library card for the dead body. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, that's our RCM badge. I hope that's not the library card of the dead guy.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Let's look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Let's look at the back side.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55 211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by.
Alright, we learned that. Do we just leave him here, kid? I guess we don't have anything to pick him up. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. That wind is so strong. Okay. I wasn't messing with the coin viewer, but okay.
Yes?
Anything else here? Oh, there's... Oh, more tan, huh? Can we call them from here?
A metal payphone under
Yes.
a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset.
You want my money? Punch the phone. Oh, we punched it pretty hard. Oh, god
The
damn
cold
it.
metal is hard and hurts your knuckles. You look at them, turning purple.
Oh, I don't have the health for this. Okay, we're gonna punch the phone more tomorrow. I'm really low on health here. Alright, let's go to Land's End while we're already here, huh? Some secrets. Money, money, money. An engine, huh? A chain and an engine,
An
huh?
old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to serve as
The
what?
washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
I mean, interfacing, well. How good is our interfacing? It's a 7. So we're exactly not like we're not even close to benefiting here. If this was the warfare. Maybe we'll try it later, Kim, but not now. We're not good enough at interfacing yet. Oh, there's the trap.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist. The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze, weighed down by rain. They seem to be waiting for something.
Let's reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we are done.
Bummer it wasn't in here.
I'm just glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
Ah, Kim, you... Where's your spirit of adventure? Ah, cigarettes. You take a mental note. Tiomutiri. Seems important somehow. Okay, we found Tiomutiri cigarettes here, and we think it's important. There's a campfire. A control box for the radio tower. The radio tower itself. A scented scarf. Tiny inlets that post a trail towards. Well, something over there. Can't see it. Oh, there's something here. That's it? There's not a lot here. I guess when this circle pops up and you get nothing to click on, maybe you have failed the check or something. White polo shirt, huh? What shirt are we wearing again? A logic shirt. It's okay. We still don't have any good pants. Well, let's take care of that dead body of yours, Kim. Let's take care of that dead body of yours. Oh, kids, it's going to 8 PM. Shouldn't you be inside? Also, Jesus Christ, this is terrible weather to be outside. Have I found the date spot yet? Yeah, that's the thing, Nev. You're right. Ah, Kim is making it awkward. We should wait until Kim is gone. He's making it awkward, you know? There she is.
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks seem like a rebuke. The sound of the city hums in the east.
Reach for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Look closer.
No locus. No phasmid either. But still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Alright, perception. I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We're not cryptozoologists. We're cops.
Alright, let's go. L'origine du disco. Ah, of course. So, about those sneakers, how good were the sneakers again?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
Oh, reaction speed
The
and hand-eye
sneakers triumph
coordination.
over them. They're the star of the show here.
Yeah, we're getting those. Even though I like perception, but...
Super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
Yeah, we're also getting the
The
speakers.
junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that.
I don't need the encyclopedia. I can still get the checks other ways. But the sneakers, look at us. Oh. And they have 2 yellow skills. How can I say no to that? How can I say no to that? Oh, the speakers! Why did you even buy those? These are no magic speakers. These are lame speakers. All they will ever produce is a faint memory of the song you're trying to listen to. Sell them for cash. And maybe when I need cash. Right now we're pretty flush on cash. Also, I just saw there was something up there. Like, I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw it. What? Oh! Did I need my shoes for that? Yes, I did need my shoes for... Can I not click on that? What is that building? Okay. This means there is a way into this building. Interesting. Oh no! Would fall within, not human. Okay. Only a dog and no more. Okay, well that wasn't very enlightening. Alright, what else did you sell again? I think nothing interesting here.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
I already found the good glasses. What about these clothes you had? What's the
Find your
box?
hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Alright, yeah, no. Alright, let's call the people on the kinema.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, let's pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We
Alright.
should try again during business hours.
Anything else, detective?
We need to report a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Well, I mean, is he really unidentified if we know his name? An unidentified middle-aged man. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against a metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
I mean, someone might have pushed him. It's hard to say. Hard to say, though. Seems like it was an accident.
Autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket.
Any information on the library card?
Yes, we told you. It belongs to someone named Billy Magine.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, we're done here.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Interesting, Kim. Interesting. Oh no, is the frit closed? I can't sell my tear if the frit is closed. When does it close? Oh, no, it's closed already, isn't it? No. Ah, tear machine, my old friend.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and
Nice.
the money appears
One
with
real
a
20.
satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
All right, girl. I need some healing
A
here.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
I want the nose of that.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I need some. I want some hypnogamma.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh, does it have like 3 charges if I take a Druamine? Well, let's just keep on
here.
stocked up.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And 1 magnesium. Yeah, sure,
Okay,
let's buy it all.
here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel. Okay, here.
Okay, we
I
could
hope-
buy multiples. I bought a lot now, but I mean, we need the healing. We're not very healthy. Should we talk to anybody about this? I feel like nothing over there was related, so the only thing we want to do is like talk to Lena. Also, I need to go to bed soon. Who's that guy? You don't need to. Oh yeah, true.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm just doing my job, ma'am? No. It was truly epic long-distance track. No. It was just on my way while I was working the case now. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
You accused him quietly for himself.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
Oh!
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Alright, you never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the Phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5 and a half in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Okay, what happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian Phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
What do you think of this, Kim?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
Alright, thank you for sharing this
You're
with me.
welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
I'd really like to hear about more cryptids.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you.
It's the cryptid.
Wow, the cryptid?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what is this bird?
The 8-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? All of evolution is a mutation.
Until
it was cited by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
Uwe Plattenkalk, you don't say. I need to hear about this sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
And Uamara is...
the world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
And what happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the Teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
He was following it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the Teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist.
I wouldn't feel confident as a human winning against a bird with 11.5 meters wingspan.
Watch out.
Then, the Teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird. The
Why?
bird was controlling his mind.
Ah, yes.
Kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uwe spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
3 days. 3 days. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird. Fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrau is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
So, that was the last anyone saw of it?
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
Alright, that's it for now.
Of course, dear.
Alright, what's our cryptid tie gonna bring us? Volition and Inland Empire? I mean, it's a cryptid tie and it looks pretty interesting. But it's Inland Empire and Volition? I kinda started liking drama. I'm not so much a fan of Inland Empire or Volition. So I guess we're not gonna wear it, even though it's cool. We'll keep it as a keepsake, though.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No, of course not. Why?
Are you sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip, more so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
Alright, so I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmids.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
But he rubs his
It
chin.
just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Ah, Kim.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Wait, where is Gary? Wait, Gary is saying... is Gary sitting there? Not disco at all. Oh yeah, Kim is not very disco. Yeah, what a deft hunter this Phasmid is.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay?
He misinterprets your words.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Interfacing. Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed. As though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think the hooligan Kuno might have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea. Is he sitting there? Or is that him? I mean, his real model looked like this. I think behind the text box, this is him. So he's standing to the right of this guy at the bar, which is a bit weird that we're talking over this guy at the bar, but okay.
Morale, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of Sue's rain tea today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
I'll get going.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Man, I can't get that composure check again. That's a shame. What about you, guard?
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight?
Not the 20 real.
Not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time and yours?
No, I'm not gonna sleep here. Okay. Guard, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
Yeah, but look him in the eye. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style. Or why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? Or it's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me? This is my way of apologizing. No. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Oi. Why even have the PA system if nobody's gonna use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
Wait, what? What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop. Come on, I know it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke. No. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me.
Stop yelling.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for smallest trash and sans sans.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
Alright. We're not giving him the bird. He doesn't deserve it. This feels right. You belong here. Let's go.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
Everybody's even here. Like, Guard is here. Gary's here. The zoologist is here. His wife Lena's here. The two people from the RCM are still even here, I think. The Titus crew is in the lobby. Everybody's gonna hear us. And even Kim is here. Look, Kim is standing in the center of the room like the star he is.
You feel a little dizzy. A little unsteady suddenly.
Wait, I feel unsteady?
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look around the room first.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Oh, savoir-faire helping me. Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Oh no. The hand conundrum and too close. I knew some of them would be like... Alright, well, we just made it worse. Let's just try.
The air is
Oh,
thick
another critical
with
failure.
Anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
Man.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger,
That's not that bad.
how the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone.
Wait, Gary just left.
None of this matters. At all.
That wasn't that bad. I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sunset. Thought once was larger. Oh.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you.
Whoa, whoa. I'm up here singing my fucking heart out and not good enough for you fuckers?
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around. A bit of laughter, maybe. No one's saying anything.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
Fuck you. I gave it my fucking best. I gave it everything, and you shit on me?
Someone walks out of the room, by the front door. Some woman. Is it because of you?
I sang about how I feel. Fuck you all, you scum.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
You press a stop on the tape carousel. You hear a little whine of feedback and then the mic dies in your hand.
That's it. You're unpowered.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
You liked it?
Detective Dubois. It was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Well, at least we reached Kim here.
Oh!
And a sound-related thought.
It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper, light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the Col du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
Keep listening. Oh! Oh, 3 perception? Baby, please. Nice. Look at that perception. We have a 10 now. We can hear everything. Everything. And yeah, Gary did just disappear on us. What a shame. So what do you think about my song?
Yes? What is it?
I bet you liked that, didn't you? Let's be honest, that was some first-rate karaoke.
Okay. Yes. That was pretty good.
What? No. No, 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 no. There are universal standards of good out there, and that was just complete shit.
Jean, he's not right. Treat him like you treat McCoy's little brother.
I'm standing right here.
Yes, and I'm wondering why. Don't you have a case to solve?
Yes? Did you want something from me?
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
You look cute together.
And you look like you don't bathe, on principle.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Goodbye, horse-faced woman.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Enormous perception.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
Alright. Esprit de Corps. There's something strange about this guy. Figure it out.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
An animal control
The
uniform.
police of animals, yes.
Listen, don't make anything out of it. But do you work for animal control?
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. I'd say yes. I'm animal control.
You think I'm dangerous?
To yourself? Yes, extremely.
Can we help you with something?
Alright, now. What if I got into my Esprit de Corps outfits? I only have this, so... Does that even work?
I can't.
No, it stays locked because.
Okay, why not? Let's do
No,
the
no.
whole thing over again. We're not wasting time. You're not.
We're getting to it. They have.
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my God, there's more.
All right, no. You love this dude. Well, you love all the dudes in this game, it seems to me. No. Let's get this on. Can't be undressed here in the room. Alright, what do you think about my singing? Also, and we're gonna go to bed afterwards. Oh. Yulina, you like my singing?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
No?
So nice.
But I get guard. You really love the singing, right?
Wow.
A slow clap.
Just wow. I hope you really enjoyed yourself up there. Had a cathartic experience. Because for the rest of us...
Alright, yeah, JJ, goodbye. I'm gonna stop soon anyway.
That really sucked.
You don't understand my performance. Those high notes, I purposefully shredded them to convey a strained, worn-out sadness.
I get it. You were purposefully shit. So original. I'm not letting anyone up there again. Ever. Now what did you want?
Alright, goodbye. I'm not paying you, I'm not giving you the bird. Not if you're being so mean.
The man ponders his cooking.
Okay. Is the door open?
You see ahead.
Nope. What did you think about my song?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Titus? What do you think about my
It's
song?
you again. What is it?
Oh, I can establish authority. Confronted about drug trade. Everard asked to cooperate. Discuss the Eighth Hardy. Warned about the tribunal. Oh.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Oh, he admitted now that there was a rape victim. Yeah, the rapist is... rapism is confirmed.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help. Why are you hiding the victim?
Titus is hiding nothing. Titus?
You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. I got nothing to hide.
Everybody has something to hide. He certainly does.
So long as you treat her with respect. No questioning, no harassing, or you got the freight train of pain heading your way. You understand?
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Alright, let's try some composure. Said you don't remember being a cop. Said you don't remember reality. Talked about your room and crying. Keep your cool.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, but no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of these people would ever suspect you've met her.
What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did the rape happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and an uncommon silence fills the room. You really need to catch the next stream now? Yeah, you need to.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Wrap it up, Brelix is here. It's time to sleep.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He crosses his arms.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
She's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Oh, Fat Angus, you're the weakling. Don't you think I don't remember?
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Yeah, probably.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
You said you partied. What did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, and karaoke?
Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it?
The two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all.
Wow, Titus, you're so open about it.
Details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why we keep on the drama, Ty. Do I tell him that I think I know her? He does need to know that, I think. He does need to know that. Thank you, we'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
And about the hanging?
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Ty.
No more
About
questions.
fucking time.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Ooh, it's gonna get interesting. We still got a bunch of stuff to do tonight. We gotta level up. I don't know what I'm gonna use it yet. I'm gonna think about it. Speak to the assault victim. We got some progress on that. And also, we shouldn't forget, we should meet the smoker on the balcony. Which is what we're gonna do also next time. But for now, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna end the stream because Brelix showed up and I can't be streaming with Brelix watching.